there may be 100.
Yeah.
The same audience in 6 months is going to be 1,000.
Yeah.
The same audience in another year is going to be 10,000.
And there's no funding.
In another year is 100,000. The same audience on YouTube by 2022 is 1 million. You've got million subscribers.
Yeah, with no
now,
funding.
Now brands are coming to you. But look, you don't have any funding. Look at you. You're starting with microphones that you bought from. This is the little you've got. That's the exact same thing I did.
It's working out for you. I can see your views. I can see your subscribers are growing all the time, and I can see the love and support you're getting from the nation. You might not be making as much money now. You're actually probably not making money at all now. But I like the fact that you've got a long game in your mind. You've got a vision. Because trust me, I'm guaranteeing you, before the end of this year, you're going to start making money with this podcast. And I'm definitely sure by this time next year, you'll be making more and more and more. It's just going to keep growing every year because finally, the wake-up call has hit everybody.
100,000 subscribers. You think we'll get to 1 million? Because we never thought we'd get to 100,000, bro.
I think we can get to 1 million.
Yeah,
At this rate, we're flying to 1 million.
Oh, wow.
Yes, it takes time. Yes, it takes consistency. At some point, McG, we had a very long call during the lockdown. McG really wanted to give up. McG had been putting time on this podcast. Go back to the old episodes. You'll check it out. And we had a chat, and he came out a couple of episodes later, and he said, "Thank you, bro. Like this thing, blew up, and at some point I wanted to give up."
Yeah.
With DJ Spoon. Fuck, man. That was like a new lease of life, man. He was talking about like how amazing it is, what we had started and, what's to come and whatnot. And it was nice to hear that, Like, okay, shit, we're doing something
It was
great.
more for you than just
Affirmation.
Yeah. If you watch that episode, it was literally affirmation. It's like, yo, dude, what you're doing is amazing. Do this, do that. Don't give up, blah, blah, blah. It was something I needed to hear at the time because at that time, me and Tabang and everybody else were thinking like, yo.
Point when Mac wanted to quit and you the one who spoke to him and we're here because of you. It so happens the show after we reached 1 million subscribers, it's you guest co-hosting. It's God in charge, bro.
Just humbled to be here. I'm humbled to see your guys rise. I'm humbled to see your guys' success. I'm just excited to be on the 30th of July at Sun Arena. Kopito, Nkululeko and Culture and the Podcast and Chill crew. Thank you, bro.
Love you, bro. Thank you. Nkululeko and Culture!
Culture! That's the shit! That's the shit!
JJ is the god of the game. More fire! More fire! More fire! JJ. For you to achieve, for you to be a part of the podcast and see it achieve what it has achieved and where we are right now in the culture.
Yeah.
When I say in the culture, I'm including everything.
Everything and
Actors,
everybody.
actresses, music, comedy, yonke into.
Yeah. I mean, it's been great watching how far this shit it came from, and just everything that's happening. It's almost as if someone knew that it's gonna happen. I mean, I remember trolling YFM back in the days in bedrooms, and luckily for me, I knew a guy called Kado, I knew Natty Nice, and they happened to work with you. So randomly I'd show up at YFM on a Saturday morning and would see you, would hear your voice. But I mean, I know I've seen you a couple of times, but I couldn't connect until you started doing Igumba Fire, the TV show. So I was like, oh shit, that guy that I've always seen crazy thing is he was always willing to talk to everyone, you know, and you didn't know what he was doing. At that time, you might have thought Zbu was somehow involved in management, go why, but he was there, you know. It's the
That's
guy
who's always fired up. From
always,
fire,
Joe.
more fire.
Always, Joe. I mean, there was one time.
YFM fired.
There was one time, I can't remember what year it was. I was doing my internship, something, whatever. You know, go YFM, we would fuck ourselves into everything. In everything, you know. And then, you know, New Year's Eve, I think TS had a number of options to do a number of gigs that year. But for some reason, they decided, fuck it, we're not taking any of the gigs.
Yeah.
Because TS, I mean, they had the biggest songs every year for a good 5-10 years. You know, they just decided, okay, we're doing our own gig. Like 3-4 days to New Year's Eve. That's crazy. After 10, I don't know how much money you turn down that Christmas or that New Year's Eve. But they did the gig, they shut down Randburg. And I remember saying to TK, I'm like, hot man, maybe don't know Spanish, but let's do guaranteed to go take a risk. But I don't know how much money you guys weigh. I don't know if you're okay with me talking about money. But they probably made 5, 6, 7 times more than versus taking all the bookings that the label had on the day. For me, that was like a game changer, you know? Like, okay, you have guaranteed 10 rand. You can go to bed and sleep and make everything. But we're going to decline it and not take it and do something which might not work, but eventually make 100 rand. It's the long game. It's planning. I don't know where that sort of thinking came from, but they did it. And, you know, as someone that was coming up in the game, we learned something from that.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Jay, thank you for being a part of the Podcast and Chill platform from the early days, from seeing this.
Yeah.
But before I get into that conversation, I'd like to say congratulations to Nkululeko.
Yeah.
From our massive metro.
Yeah.
Itiski TV. I think people don't know that Itiski TV before we get into Nkululeko and culture.
Yeah.
Itiski TV and then now Nkululeko and culture.
Thank you so
and now you're here to celebrate with these guys. Before they speak, I'd like to hear what you have to say from the journey that we're all on now.
Absolutely, thank you for
on the internet.
Thank you. It was such an easy thing for me to pick up the call when the guys called me to say, yo, we're celebrating 1 million subscribers, please come through. And I was like, shit, whatever the fuck I'm doing, we're here. Because it's very important for us to support each other. Yeah, but whether or not we're friends or we don't have to be friends, the bigger picture is that this is a podcasting space. We are content creators. For me, I'll always be for content creators.
For sure.
In terms of standing up for content creators, because I understand that this is a bigger picture. And also, there's no barrier to entry. All you have to do is to take a microphone, have a camera, talk to people. Eventually, some people might like you. 10,000 of them, 40,000 of them,
and
100,000 of them.
Yeah.
It can grow exponentially to get to a point where it's 1 million subscribers. It's unfathomable for us to just talk and get 1 million people to follow us just because we talk. Because other people get 1 million subscribers for doing cool stuff, cinematic stuff, going out there to do a lot of dope stuff. We just sit down, have conversations, and people connect with us. So I think it's an incredible achievement, a milestone. And for us, we're not just for us also is something that says, oh, we can get there. Eventually we can get there. And what does that mean really to have 1 million subscribers? Because above and beyond the idea of getting 1 million subscribers, to get 10,000 people to come to your show
on a Sunday night.
Exactly. On a Sunday
people
night.
People are going to work tomorrow.
Shows that people have a buy-in. You can get them to vote for your party if you open the party. And you need 40,000 people to vote for you to get a seat in parliament. 33,000 now to get a seat in parliament. So
I think you're lucky you got an invite. I had to threaten MacGyver. I said, yo, where's my ticket? It's like, hey, it's sold out. I said, okay, it's fine. I'm going to call Naledi. I said, I'm going to call Naledi. Within the speed of light, I got I'll show you what my ticket says. It says, what does it say? Something special request ticket for JJ. Because I had to threaten MacGyver that I'm going to call Naledi. So congratulations to them for finally doing it. They're getting married. That's beautiful, Zbuda. We saw it. Everybody, man. That's beautiful. I hope Saul makes it to be the best man. Right, Saul? No. I don't want to mosh it, you know? But
what does that line say? No. Continue saying.
I thought you were going to say, I hope Spoo is the next one to get married.
No, for sure. I mean, you know. But shout out to Nkululeko, shout out to Zbu. You know, your podcast is really dope. The content is amazing. Nkululeko, you've changed the game. I mean, you've taken away the authority from the traditional kickoff and soccer news to be the gospel when it comes to football, you know. But when you guys came into the game, it changed everything. Right? So big ups to that. Saul, my G, I remember what happened when you left 5FM. Yeah. And you back like you never left, my G. You know, this life thing is crazy. You know, look at God. This life thing is crazy. You have KFM flipping and making 360 turns, changing breakfast show hosts, but Saul is still there. That's fucking dope. That means you're an asset to the company. Not just an asset to the company, but an asset to the group that owns the company. Yeah. Because, you know, I mean, your talent is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You bring value to that. So shout out to you for being there, being consistent. I mean, you know,
appreciate
Saul, you
it,
know.
Jay.
And I was saying to him, the funny thing is he laughed at me. And I said, Saul, why do you play my piano? He thought I was dissing him. But I said, God, my G, you guys were one of the first few people to push this fucking this genre of house music, you know, and then it became come, little fucker, come, this fucker must come. Oh, you never met Nkululeko, bro.
We did it, guys.
Yeah,
we did it.
Yeah, but I had to threaten you. And I said, I'm going to call Naledi. The speed of light. Guys, shout out to Naledi.
Rock the pictures, man. Rock the pictures.
You know, nice one. Yeah, now, it's Buddha. Hey, so now because people like I was saying, you only need 30,000 votes to go to parliament. There's 1 million subscribers. Yeah. So if you count 30,000,
how many seats in parliament?
Divided by 1 million. Yeah. We have 50 seats in parliament.
My man, it's his show, my man. It's his show.
This is the JJ show, Baba. Hey, this show is the JJ show.
I'm good.
What
a week, my G.
He's hosting now. JJ is hosting.
You're an idiot.
1 million!
How
do you guys feel, though? How do you guys feel?
Bro. Man, I'm so happy, bro. Finally, I got to meet him, bro.
How does it feel, bro?
That's amazing. It's surreal.
Here's the crazy.
It's surreal.
It
will never be done before or ever again. It's history, bro. It feels amazing. But also to pave the way for everybody else, you know, and to create a whole different lane or to be the ones to open. You know, like it's beautiful, man.
Spoo.
It's a whole internet, guys.
I was this close to doing a thing you used to do at YFM. I was this close. I was itching. You know what I wanted to do? Laugh for nothing. That was not me. That was Mzegese.
Yeah, bro. You said you were gonna do something. You didn't do it.
I was glad. I'm like, what are you doing? I made 10,000 people to do that. Laugh for nothing. I'm proud of you, bro. I'm proud of you, bro. I'm emotional. I'm proud of you. But I'm proud of you, Saul.
Thanks.
Thank you for showing us Outcasts.
Thank you, Tasbu.
Thank you for showing Outcasts. Make some noise for DJ Smo.
That I am for real.
Make some noise from Sege. So let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about this week. Listen to this, Listen to this. Let me tell you something about this week in Nkululeko. More fire follows grandeur. Gets into ShopRite checkers. The same week, EFF fills up the FNB stadium yesterday. The following day, a few hours later, Podcast and Chill fills up SUNBET Arena, 10,000 people. How do you feel, bro? Fucking blessed, bro. Blessed. That's all I can say, man. Blessed. It's an out-of-body experience, man. It's crazy.
Fucking dope, man.
You know, I call JJ all the time, and you know what he says to me? He's like, your ancestors fought for you to be here. Be grateful of them.
Bro, the Mukwevos fight day and night. I don't think I'm privileged and I'm happy and I'm grateful for the excess or ancestral gifts that we have. Mac is my G. But any ordinary people, but any ordinary person understood what happens on the other side. Like the amount of fights his people put up and the people they fight trying to shut down this shit. I mean, he knows. I mean, you know, and I say to him all the time, oh my G, this shit is yours. You're gonna ride it until the wheels fall off.
Are you guys aware that this thing is bigger than you? This is not yours.
No,
we had the
way
conversation
bigger.
yesterday.
We didn't plan on today's event that we're gonna reach 1 million. There's gonna be this. We've always realized, even before, way before we got to 1 million subscribers, by 400,000 subscribers, we've always said it's bigger than us.
Yeah.
We've always said, even the workings of the podcast within, you know, people coming, going, and we always have a synergy. Yeah. There's a very warm, godly culture within.
It's not forced.
No, yes, within the podcast, there's something special, and we've always said, and it didn't take us 1 million subscribers, but when you get there,
you know, Nkululeko, I was reading a post the other day. Nkululeko said he's never listened to podcasts and chill. He came and experienced 10,000 people live. I want to know how he feels.
No, but we were reading a book the other day.
There's something that's extremely underrated about what you guys are doing. Everyone can get to 100,000 followers on Facebook, 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. How you test whether or not that audience is real and authentic is to commit them to buy a ticket to come and see you. I'm very cool with Saul that we live very close to each other. I spend 5 minutes next to him and I see 40 people shouting his name at the Rosebank Mall. And this is how you see, because anyone can fucking buy streams in music. Anyone can buy followers
It's real
and subscribers.
people.
These are real human beings. These people are real human beings. And that's, for us, the standard, the barometer. We can always fight about the nature of the content that we're covering and whether or not it pushes South Africa forward. There will be a time and place for that. But the idea that you guys reached 1 million and to get to 10,000 people to commit them to come to a Sunday. And all the time when you go to malls, you can shut a mall down just by your presence. There will need to be a security, they need to close it down. This is how you rate whether or not the shit is working. And for me to see it happening in real life, the first time I saw him, I couldn't talk to him more than 2 minutes because we were in a public place and people stopped us all the fucking time. And I asked him, like, why do you live next to a Rosebank Mall when people know you so much? And this is how you see the impact of a podcast.
No, but shout out, man.
Yeah,
Shout
man.
out.
It's incredible for you guys that you've reached 1 million subscribers. It's unfathomable. You can't even grasp that. And these people are proof that these are real human beings. They're not bots. You didn't buy them. They're not subscribers that you paid for. Absolutely.
And also, I want to crush this notion that you have a beef with us because you're entitled to whatever.
Yeah.
If you don't watch it, it's fine.
But we fuck with what you do, bro.
You understand what I'm saying?
We love your work.
You understand? And there's no beef, bro. Like, if Spuda doesn't listen to my piano, doesn't mean I can't interview. Oh no, that's a bad example.
do though.
No,
It's a bad example.
No, you know, bro.
I'm a DJ.
So,
You know what it is?
I just
Yeah,
I just- I
Saul,
just-
explain.
I just said to Nkululeko, I love the fact that he managed to take the ball away from your kickoff, your soccer news, those magazines who were the authority in football.
100%.
He
Yes.
came in and he changed the game.
Yes.
And bro, and there's nothing,
I watch that shit, dog. Love that shit.
you know, and
Yeah,
you
we
say
love
something
Nkululeko
and
style.
you guys present that shit
fuck
and
with
it's
it.
You know what I love about
Yeah.
Nkululeko? When he talks about money, I love that shit. Me, I started making.
Straight out.
I don't even drive, bro. It was fun.
this nigga's
Where's
lying.
the podcast space going?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Where's
an
the
important.
podcast going?
Calculated Sol.
No,
Wait, before he answers that, please, you explain things better. What I was trying to say about Nkululeko. We spoke about this, remember?
No, I think you said it, bro.
No, I made a bad example, but I know you can articulate it better.
No. Thing is,
What he means is
to
that
us-
you speak better English.
no. You like pack high this one, my man. What do you mean? No, bro. Look, now you put pressure on me, man.
No,
Like,
man.
Now
Talk about
this,
the other
it
day,
must
dog.
be perfect now. This English. No, bro. It's simple. It's like with celebrities or people, if they don't want to come on the podcast, We're not entitled to them coming there. And also with Nkululeko, we nominated people to do their podcast here who are making great moves and strides within the podcast community that we love their stuff. And thing is, we watch his podcast, and if he says he doesn't listen to our podcast, it makes sense. It's like, oh, well, Nkululeko is this kind of guy, really. You know, it's cool, it's okay. We're not here, you see, the thing is, we're not this typical industry thing of you suck my balls, I suck yours, let's all, bro, it's fine, but we love what you do. You know, and at the end of the day, we're all doing the same thing, we're podcasting. So, it's not like we see who sucks up to us the most. And then, therefore, no, it's who's doing great work, and it's a meritocracy on merit.
Love it.
I don't know what that word means.
It means when you
It's based on merit.
when you give people things on merits.
No, for sure.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And on merits, Spuda, Nkululeko are doing
Carrying
great
the
numbers,
flag.
carrying the flag, amazing content. It's a different product from what we offer, but there's still beauty in it.
100%.
Let me come into the money side of it.
Yeah.
If Joe Rogan gets hundreds of millions from Spotify, if Joe Biden gets offered millions of dollars, if not hundreds of millions from Spotify or Patreon, I don't want any of us taking that money in rands and devaluing our value in rands. When the internet has come to play out the leveling playing field and saying you get 1 million follow or 1 million views per video, it's not less of 1 million views than anyone else in America getting it. So we can't sit down and say if Spotify is offering Joe Rogan 100 million, it mustn't come here and be telling us about 100 million rands because they did it in dollars, nada. So if we can have that type of mindset moving forward, and I'm not saying any of us is going to sell our podcast, but I'm saying in terms of our value, let's see ourselves on an international level.
The answer is simple to that, because remember what Nigeria did to Twitter. Because remember, to operate in every country, Meta has an office here in Bryanston. Facebook, Meta, YouTube.
As a matter of fact.
As a matter of fact. They've got an office here. What we need is, unfortunately, and I know Mac doesn't like discussing politics and government.
Yeah, this shit is getting deep, man.
No, for sure. No, for sure. But
dash out of here.
Dash out of here. But
No, but congratulations,
hear me out.
He's got a wedding to organize.
We just need a Department of Communication to write to fucking Meta and say to them, motherfuckers, you're going to pay our local, you're going to pay the local talent the same amount of money you paying the fucking Americans. The views of you. That's it. It's not difficult. Okay, sharp.
Black Steph, get it! Get it! Get in! Get in! Get in! Get in! Black Steph, get it! That's the shit! That's the shit!